everyone, I'm Corrie and I have a YouTube channel called Dizzy Brunette Free, and every single week I'm going to be talking all things beauty, skincare and makeup, and today I'm going to be telling you all about my favourite free products for battling pores. Now pores can be very annoying and unsightly, but unfortunately you can't make pores go away. They're part of our skin and you can't just make them go, basically. Some people have very small pores, some people have big pores. It kind of depends on your kind of skin type. I have oily to combination skin and I do suffer with blemishes, which means that my pores can be quite big, especially on my cheeks, and they can be quite unsightly. So I know how horrible it can be when you feel that your pores are just there for everyone to see. Now first of all, most people actually don't notice pores. I think it's something that you're conscious of yourself, and a lot of the time I would say to people, oh, my pores feel so big, someone could fall in them, but a lot of the time they'd actually say to me, I actually don't even notice them. But I'm going to show you through my favourite products that I use to help kind of cover them up and make them a little less kind of out there, just kind of make them look a little less prominent. So one of the first things I do, I think that my pores look especially worse when they're looking a bit congested, full of gunk, full of oil. Like I said, I have oily skin, so I find that every single week, towards the end of the week, my skin gets a little bit congested, dead skin cells, bacteria, you name it. And I find that when my skin is looking really kind of dull and just not looking great, pores look even worse. So I try to make sure that I do a almost like detox mask every week, and this is the Glam Glow mask. And the reason why I like this so much for pores is because you can literally see the bad stuff being pulled out of your pores whilst it's on. It's kind of gross, but it's also kind of awesome at the same time. It's like this green muddy consistency. It's a bit tingly, so I wouldn't say, if you have sensitive skin, I would probably give this a miss, but if you've got oily skin which tends to be tough as old boots like I have, this is absolutely fine. And to be honest, I don't really even notice that much tingling. So what it tends to do is within about 5 minutes you start to notice little black dots coming up on the mask, and that is basically the mask pulling out oil, bacteria, dead skin cells, blackheads, whiteheads. It's all coming right up to the surface of your skin, and then obviously when you wash it off about 10 to 20 minutes later with a hot flannel, you're getting rid of all that gunk from your skin, which means your pores look a lot clearer. They even look a little bit smaller, which sometimes isn't really possible, but they just seem to look a lot better, and you just feel that they're not as kind of out there for everyone to see. And of course it's great to clear out your pores because that way it means you're going to get less spots, you're going to have less sebum and oil on your skin, so it's a good thing to do anyways. And I just find this is one of the best ones because I kind of get that satisfaction that it's done something, because I can actually see the gunk being pulled out of my pores whilst I'm using it. The next thing is to use a good primer, and I always use this underneath my makeup because it just tends to smoothen everything out, and you can smoothen over pores to make them look a little bit less bumpy and to stop your makeup clogging in them, which can cause spots. I've got 2 primers. One is very popular for covering pores, and this is the Benefit Professional. Personally, I didn't get on with this at all. In fact, it tended to break me out in spots. However, my mum and sister absolutely love this primer and they wouldn't be without it. So if you kind of want to try something that's really good for pores, maybe try the Benefit. However, my favourite primer for covering pores and making everything a lot smoother is the Body Shop Tea Tree Pore Minimizer. Basically it's like a silicone formula, just kind of smoothens everything out, so it gives your makeup a really nice smooth base to just go up. Also, by using the primer, you're going to get less oil throughout the day, and also your makeup will last a little bit longer too. So I would say one of these 2 primers if you are battling pores and you want them to look a little more smoother and smaller. The final thing I would say is to use a really good translucent powder, because I think this is kind of over-marked and a lot of people don't really tend to think about this, but I find that when you use a translucent powder, it kind of does that thing of airbrushing your skin. It just kind of covers everything up, and I always find that when I use a powder like this one from the Me Correct and Perfect Concealer Kit, it tends to just kind of smoothen everything out. It's like Photoshop for your skin, but in real life. I just find that my skin looks a lot more satiny and smooth and flawless, which is really cool. Also, by using a powder like this, again, you're going to be stopping oil throughout the day, so it means that your skin's going to be looking perfect for a lot longer. These are all my favourite products that I use when I'm trying to battle pores. Like I said, unfortunately there's not really any kind of tried and tested method to get rid of them, but by keeping them clean and smoothing them over, that's the best way to kind of eradicate them and stopping you feel so self-conscious of them. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have any favourite products of pores, please let me know in the comments down below, because I always like to find out new products. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also to my channel too, because I make beauty videos as well, so there will be a link down below, so come over and say hello. But yeah, thanks for watching and I will see you next week. Bye!